ALM has been working with United Craftsmen for a number of years, and they are instrumental in providing us some of our critical components that are instrumental in holding big, large, heavy weldments. United Craftsmen has a very responsive team of individuals. They're very good at providing us exactly what we need on time, at the correct price that we have agreed upon, and they make my job easy as a strategic sourcing manager here at ALM. They're good at maybe helping us be more responsive to deliveries, like putting some safety stock on their floor so we make sure that we're not out of components, and so we can make deliveries to our customers on time.
In my previous jobs, I used to work with United Craftsmen on making prototype parts, some production parts. Parts that they work on for me now are production parts to increase throughput. They've helped me design, and they've built for me some custom molds that we use to make these parts. A lot of things they do that I need aren't off the shelf, so they're very well versed in the type of materials I need, the labor that goes into those parts, and they're kind of one-off parts and molds, so you can't just find them anywhere. The service at United Craftsmen is top-notch. I always get quick turnarounds for pricing, for quotes, and even the delivery time that they give me is always better, or they're right on time with delivery. So I can't ask anything better than that. There's been numerous times where we've had to make, again, custom-made parts because you can't find them off the shelf, and they've been able to come through time and time again and get us back up and running as quick as possible. Even when I've able to ask, you know, can we get it done ASAP, they're right there responding. So they respond very fast and very efficient. Again, the service is superb. All the guys that work there are great to talk to, they're great to interact with, very down to earth. They help. If they have questions, they ask, and communication is very open, and they like to help as much as make the products, basically, so my job is easier as well.
I've known Nick and Paul for 5 years, and I know Hawk has been doing business with them longer, but that's how long I've been at Hawk. They're a nice part of our business that we can count on. We send complex parts to them, CNC rounds, CNC flats in their lathes, they're in their mills, and then we also have wire cutting done by them. When I need something in a hurry, they typically help, if they can. You know, sometimes it's on me that I didn't get it ordered quick enough, but a lot of the times they help me out, or they have suggestions. I don't run into that a lot because I've got tool makers that have got 40 years in the business, and rarely does something slip by them that there's an easier way to do it. If there is, they would find it. Oh, Paul runs a nice shop. Him and Nick take care of business, and they learn from the brothers up there that quality is everything. And they do a nice job, and they're quick, and they're relatively inexpensive. They're cost competitive, let's put it that way. They do, when they give me a lead time, I'm guessing they pad it by a week just to give themselves some cushion, but they're always good for their dates. They tell me 4 weeks, it's here in 4 weeks or less. They tell me 3 weeks, it's 3 weeks or less.
Well, from time to time, it's not if a machine breaks down, it's just a matter of when. And so we heavily rely on United Craftsmen for providing that support of refurbishing some of those some of those components, and also with some redesign thoughts. They can actually help make a component either weigh less or maybe suggest a better material. We spec out maybe aluminum 660, and they might say, hey, you know, this particular material is better. And we always appreciate that kind of input. Delivery is phenomenal. You know, if they can take a look at their current workload and see that, okay, on a lead time on a quote, if it's 3 weeks, it's a solid 3 weeks or better. So there's no surprises. They'll catch some design flaws on our end where practical machining might, if we have a sharp corner, they might say, well, can you live with a blend radius on this because of the tool? And of course, we're like, oh yeah, that was just an oversight on our part, and if we were to go that route, it would have probably cost us more in manufacturing costs for them to tool it that way.